Ooh, I think it's working. I don't know yet. We'll find out in a minute. And if it's not, well, then screw it, it's not working. And we found out that it's not working. 25, 27, 21, 22. 13, I don't want to do. 8, I can do. Let's do 21 and 22 for fertilizing. Start with 22, sounds good. Alright. Tab, tab. Alrighty then. I've been taking a few days off. I haven't been feeling well. I can barely even hear out of my right ear. Yeah, I've been pretty sick lately. Have my voice on and off, whatever. It's been pretty bad over the last few days. Then it's like, what was it, last week I had to take 2 days off of work because I was so bad. The week before that I was down in Pittsburgh. I mean, I've been running myself into the ground like nonstop. Oop, not what I wanted to hit. I want to adjust my one monitor where I can see a chat if anybody does chat. Alright, I think that's alright now. Alright. CPU's running at a pretty good speed. Utilization is almost a 50%. So right now I'm putting some stress on my CPU. Not much, but some. Not like I'm maxing it out or anything. Ow. Yeah, I've been having severe headaches lately. I've been having severe, like, earaches. I mean, my body right now is down in the dumps because it's probably more or less just because my immune system is pretty well tanked. There's not much I can do about that right now. I've been trying to do everything I can to help, but after all this running around, the weather fluctuations, stuff like that, there's not much I could do. Which field did I pick again? 22. Alright, here's 21, and the next one is 22, so I'm going to get on the other side of 22 and work back this way, I think. Makes more sense to me. Yeah, have that clip right there. X. Alright, just in case, to like back myself up. What the hell did I just hit? Nothing. Alrighty then. I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright. Which this here will give me a base. On my way home from supper, I will tune in after a half hour. Alright, I'm not too worried. Alright. B. Ugh. There, that will help out. Gives me a nice starting line, you know? H. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Nice and slow. Go under P here. Go to garage. Just go repair items, you know? Work down the line. X. Yes. X. Yes. X. Yes. Alright. Spent a couple grand. Oh, actually it wasn't even that. Just a few hundred. Hey, that's kind of nice. The less I can spend, the better. I need to keep as much of the money as I can. Ooh, my Ethernet. Ooh. I'm also watching that and watching it like bounce all over. I never actually watched my Ethernet while I'm doing a video or anything like that until like now. But it is all over. I'm sending at like, yeah, around 3 megabytes a second. I'm receiving at like 4. Ooh, and then my NVIDIA here. Check out that, and it's like, oh, I'm only using the 3D part. Other than that, it's perfectly fine. Nothing's happening. Memory, not too much is going on there. It's fluctuating a little bit, but very little. CPU's fluctuating pretty good, anywhere from like 30 to 50s. There we go. Ooh, almost done with this. Now you see why I covered that little area, so I don't have to worry about the guy running off the edge. Smart thinking. That hasn't changed any. Needs to, though. Kind of weird to be able to spread out on a desk. I haven't had that. Got this new desk. Paid a lot of money for it too. It was like free. Made a lot of little upgrades here and there since we bought the house. Here we go. Oh my god, just turn around and do your job. Spread 22. So I can get you over under 21 because I need to buy more stuff. Ooh, almost. Almost. I need to get some animals going here soon. I don't know. Can't wait. I'll figure something out, I'm sure. 95, 96, 7, 8, 9. Collect. Oh, I've fertilized that one. Ooh, excuse me. Now is he gonna do it? I don't know what the hell he's doing, but... Ah! Huh. You like how that one worked out? I like if you look up top there. Alright. And you see the tractor symbol with, you know, the piece behind the equipment behind it. How it's flashing. White to like yellow or whatever. I think that's cool. Hey, the timing on that was like impeccable. You have to admit that. Uh-oh, don't get hit. Actually, I don't even think the train's running right now, so I wouldn't even have to worry about that. He's gonna come back by and just turn it on to full and just get running. Yep, straighten out, turn on, let's go. Hey, I think that's great. Ooh. Now my NVIDIA's kicking on a little bit higher. It's doing about 62. But I got my graphics set to max. I got everything else set to max. You know? So that's kind of understandable. Now we're find out if he's going to drive off the edge. Nope. But that car back there stopped to watch him. Alright, now let's make this turn here. Line up, back up. And he missed that whole bunch down there. Yeah. Oh well, I'll be coming back across that. I'm not gonna worry too much on this field. I think I'm doing a decent job. Oh. Oh, 38%. Gotta keep watching. You see? You see? Look down on the minimap. You see what I did? Yes, I bought me a new field. Already harvested out all the fields. I already bailed out on my straw. I'm doing alright. What do you figure? 2 more? Maybe 3? This is where I earn the most money, honestly. It's the easiest and I earn the most off of it. For speed. That's why I was thinking about getting a sprayer next. Because if I can get one of the big sprayers, oh man, I will be set. Can you imagine how fast I could go over the fields? Yeah, don't go over the edge, dingbat. That'd be a bad idea. I got about 2, maybe 3 more to go. I don't know. Oh yes, I also got the Anderson pack. I don't know if I put that out yet, but I got the Anderson pack. I'm excited about that. X. Ooh, putting it all up. I can't wait for this to change, because when this changes, the sunflowers change, and I have the world in my hands. You like that? I do. All right. Just come back up once more, it looks, and after I come back up once more, then I go back around the bottom, clean up the edge there. We'll be doing good. I'll have it all done. I'm not going to do that one. I might go to that. That seems pretty easy. Harvest 20. Harvest 9. Harvest 16. I might start going over these. I'm not going to touch those. Not bailing. That's just going to slowly turn everything into bailing. You must bail everything. No, Captain. I don't wanna. That's what it's gonna be too. I know it. But I'm gonna do all these other fields, everything else. I'm gonna try to keep everything going as smooth as I can, as quick as I can, everything else. And then we'll be doing alright then. Gotta start getting used to waking up early. Ooh. Collect. Alright. 16. That's where I should start, right? Yes. Back. Where's 16 at, anyhow? Oh man, it's all the way down over there? Okay. Whatever. X Q, actually V Q Alright, let's get it. Let's run. And then it goes up to a transport company, so I'll just dump it in one of the silos over there so I can just grab the train later on and move it with the train. I've been doing that a lot more. I mean, that one Pleasant Valley map or whatever, I was nervous about the whole train ordeal for the simple fact of the train was not working correctly. And it's like I'd dump huge harvests into the train and the train would like glitch out on me and I'd get stuck and then I'd have to reload the whole map and it was just a big cluster. Alright, let's try taking the second one, see how far south that'll get me. Woo. Alright. Yeah, I can just bring up to here and dump off here. It's that field right there that I need. I'll run the very edge of this field. I'll make it, Captain. Pick it up. GX. I don't care. It's not going to hurt their crop. Just shows that I push it around a little bit. H higher. Boom. There we go. Now start bringing this guy over. As soon as I can get him over there, we'll be good. I think it'll take me about 2 loads. I want to take this whole area here and just turn it into one. Just one big field. Then I can get like augers going and everything else. Hey Keegan, what's up? Alright, so I'm going to turn around, probably take about the same path back down. Get back down to 17 or 16. Trying just to pick up for extra money so I can buy outfield 5 next. That's what I'm hoping for anyhow. That will give me a decent amount of area. Field 5 or like 9 or something like that. I haven't even sold out yet. Yeah. The house coming along and it was my birthday on Saturday. Oh, happy belated birthday then for Saturday. How's the house coming along? Well, the house, we are all moved in. The wife is still buying furniture and stuff like that. And I'm hoping to get the truck back tomorrow or so. So we get to see how expensive that is. Believe it or not, we bought a toilet for the house that cost more than my Trailblazer. Yeah, add that one up. Also, I'm getting blue lights put on my truck and on my Trailblazer, and soon to have blue lights put onto my wife's Trailblazer. So that's going to be kind of nice when I get that all done. Maybe I should buy a big sprayer before I buy that field. Because I do a lot of, fields fertilizing missions. Man, I wish I could just buy a plane and do crop dusting. Buy like a little airport and like hire out a plane or something like that. Search tab. Oh man, this ain't even gonna fill up this trailer. I already know it. Kind of funny though. I'm starting to do these missions all faster and faster and faster now. I mean, I'm not gonna break my neck to do missions, trust me. I'll just find another way of getting them done. All right. And that should be all for that. By the time he's done with this field now, then I should be about done too. And all I have to do is take it up and dump it all off. That works out great. Holy crap, you got a lot of stuff. What do you mean, on here? Somewhat. I've been trying to move up. I've been trying to get on here for like short periods of time or whatever I can since I've been sick, so I've been moving up. Slowly but surely. Oh man. Yeah, my ear infection ain't really helping out too much. I can barely hear out of my right ear right now, so that's why I don't want to play some of my games, because it's like if I can't hear what side of the headphones it's really coming out of, that just hinders my ability to play. almost done. What, about 2 more swipes or so? 3? Well, he's going back and forth. I'm gonna sneak over. I'm gonna probably finish loading this out. I think that'll be about the best bet. Buy me probably 3 more. Ooh. But yeah, what stuff are you talking about, Matt? Ooh. I was in so much pain I could hear, and I was at to sleep. Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's like so much pressure in your head, it's not funny. It feels like your ear's gonna explode, and then with the cold wind coming by it, because it really hasn't, well, it's warmed up here. It's like just at, you know, if you wear a coat or whatever, it's a little bit too warm, but if you don't wear one, it's too cold. It's that weather right now here, or today anyhow. Our weather here changes in a heartbeat. But yeah. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel on all that. Load this up. Almost. Almost. Try to keep this topped off as much as possible for right now. Keep going back. You should almost be done by the time I get back. I was thinking about getting me a new tractor too. I might have almost 30 hours on this one. Sad part is I don't know if I want New Holland or the John Deere. Oh, I haven't even... I don't get into Tom Clancy games. Don't know, just don't. You're almost done then. Here we go. It is a hidden mission where you have to fight Predator. The new Predator or the old Predator? Because, okay, because the new one, all you do is bow down to him, and he realizes that you're a friend instead of foe, and then there's no actual war between the two of you because he's more involved with going after the alien rather than the humans. He only sees the humans as an enemy because the humans attack him first type deal. I'm trying to knock out all these missions as fast as I can. Well, if it pops up behind you, just don't turn around. Then it can't shoot you in the face. Here's the worst thing about this train. Well, yeah, that's because that's how the movie was produced. They based that part off the movie. Ooh, almost. Yeah, I've been trying to use the train on here more. The train would be nice to be able to actually control what cars I pick up, stuff like that. Instead of having all the cars pre-attached. Ooh, am I gonna hit this car? Is it gonna make it? Nope, it didn't make it. I didn't get to hit it. I tried. And start backing down my speed. Put these brakes on. I don't want to come into here too fast because this train just won't slow down. Almost. A little bit more on the brakes. And stop. Okay, R. Start. Wish I could do like all of them at once type deal and then just truck it all back and forth, but it don't allow that crap. I really haven't watched the movies, so I don't actually know. think I'll be going up here to field 20 next. I know I need to buy fields like 8 and 9 and all that here soon too, but I just haven't got around to it. Haven't got the money yet. Oh, gee. Let's get that on the right car so I can unload it. 14,000. I'll come down to here, collect. Field 9, and that goes to the harbor. Accept. Back. I think I can just drive it like this. Think this will be fine. Yeah, like I say, I do want to get set up where well, I wish they'd set it up, that's better words, where you can do more than one thing at a time, one mission. Oh, Nikki's alive and kicking. She's at work. Yeah, she had to work the late shift tonight. She actually should be coming home any minute. Ooh. She gets off like 10:30 area. All right, let's go. She's been stressing out because we're going to be throwing a party here. And all these people are supposed to be coming over. And it's like we don't have the furniture. The house is not yet set up because we have not yet got everything that we need. And she's stressing because the truck went into the shop. So it's like a lot of stuff has been going on. Not just one or two minor little things here and there, but just a lot of stuff has been going on all at once. And, well, she's been doing a really good job taking care of everything. Actually, I think I'm going to be doing 20 next, so I'll start on this side, so I technically work over towards field 20. And H higher. And he'll automatically straighten into it. See? I'm not too worried. This tractor moves a lot faster than the other one. That was an entitled parent joke. Yeah, actually, we're not even having our kids there. You know, my stepkids, they're not even gonna be there. So, that tells you anything. We really are trying to keep away anybody under the age of 21. Oh, oats. Ew, 28 just to do that. Yeah, basically. It's kind of funny that my base speed on my computer is 4.2 gigahertz. And right now I'm running it at like 4.5 gigs. I think I need a better Ethernet card. I've been looking at that theory because my internet can go a lot faster than what I have it doing right now. My computer could be running a lot faster. That's why I was thinking about building a second one. I want to get caught up on vehicle things. I want to get caught up on house things. And then I think I'm going to start catching up on computer things. Somewhat. I just got a lot of things on my plate, and I figure I'm gonna put it into a specific order, try to get everything straight in life first before I go on to my gaming ordeals. Just for the simple fact of, I mean, my house and family come first, and then everything else comes in whatever order. I worked too hard to get to where I'm at now, you know? So if my computer, it's 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road from now before I can get my computer, then so be it. Let it be 5 years from now before I can get my computer. I'm not worried. I mean, if I have any actual problems with my computer before then, I'll just buy whatever part that it needs. I mean, I look at it as my friends, okay? My close friends are my family. Because we have a couple friends that helped us move to the point where they were here from sun up till sundown helping us move. You know what I'm saying? It's not a 5-minute ordeal for them to be here and run off like other people. A couple of our friends helped us from sun up till sundown. And you don't know how much I appreciate that. When I'm down in Pittsburgh and I cannot help my wife at all, and they turn around and they're here helping her, doing everything that she asks, everything that she needs, they're here doing it. And I mean, they're not even questioning it. It's like, okay, we'll be there, no problem. We're on our way right now. And this is how easy it was going with them, too. Come on. Here we go. That's better. There was no questions asked, and I believe that that means a lot to me, you know? They don't drive a vehicle or anything. They ride their bikes. Whatever. And it's like if I called them up right now and said, hey, I need you to come over, they would be here in a heartbeat. Like the other day. Actually, it was yesterday. We got a fire call for an MVA. And this MVA that we got the call for, I bailed out the door. And I was one of the first, well, I was the first at the fire hall. They decided to tell my wife that she can go, they will watch the kids, she can go so she can get on the call too. And I mean, that means a lot. They're there for us no matter what. And it was very quick and efficient, you know? My wife was down on the call, I went out on the call, and like I said, while they were here, they turned around and they cleaned up the house a little bit because we had dinner. I didn't expect that out of them at all. Alright. But it's like I didn't expect them to help out around the house while we were out on a fire call. They didn't have to. They could have just turned around and stuck around while my wife was here. And she would have missed the call. She understands that when there's a call, I run out the door first, and if we have the kids, she stays behind to watch the kids. We have it at the fire hall where if it's during the daytime at the fire hall, sometimes there is people there that will actually be like, okay, you go out on the call, I'll watch all the kids here. And they'll watch 5, 6, 7 kids at a time some days type deal. Because that's just how it is. Our fire hall is a family. It's not a group of people that is there to fight a fire. No, it's a lot more than that. And that's why I don't want to leave it. We could have got another house, a different house in a different area and everything. And, I mean, the kids could be swimming down at the lake, whatever. And we could have done all that. But it's not what... We like the fire hall. So we wanted to stay here for that reason. Yeah, it was a more modern house, and I believe it was actually cheaper on the market than the house I were in. It don't need nearly as much as this house does for repair and stuff. Here we go, Phil. Ooh, okay, bud, I'm back. Ooh. Alright, let that go. I'll finish it off when he gets back up this direction. Need to actually know what I'm looking at. Crop protection. How big is that? That's a 6. That's a 9. Oh my god. How wide even is it? 48 meters. Maybe I'll just get this one because it does both wet and dry for the lime or whatever. Or no, I mean for the fertilizer. It does wet and dry fertilizer. I would love to get that one. 36 meters, and it's got a bigger capacity. I found a new song I really like. A new country song. Back. Oh yes. Small tractors. What is the top of the line small tractor? A Vultra. How much horsepower? Oof. 145. Back. What about mediums? R6. But R6 is it too. I think I already have one. Uh-oh. Yes, my phone went off, I think. Oh, it's nothing. Alright, let's put the rest of this in here. I need a tractor that I can put narrow tires on. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Oh, yeah. I'll get it. I'll get it. Alright, and this here has to go down to the harbor. It's called God's Country by Blake Shelton. Oh, ain't that an older song? I've been listening to Church Up, or Upchurch, Ryan Upchurch, that's his name. I've been listening to him a lot. Oh man, so much to do. Oh. I didn't even know Blake Shelton was still making music or whatever. Should've turned the other way back there. Is it okay if I got, you up on Discord in a half hour? I don't know if it's gonna work. I mean, my Discord's been acting up ever since I had to do whatever. I don't even know where my Discord bar is. I'd have to search. Ooh. Let me see, give me a minute. Get over and look for it and all that. Oh man, wife did message me. 2 people I talked to said not to have Jeff install the toilet. Oh. And better. Actually, my ear feels a lot better wearing this headset. I think because it's causing the temperature to go up on my ear. The top of the list. Okay. Let me try to earn my monies. Alright, let's see. If I shrink that down real quick. Discord. Oh man, updates. Updates. Starting. Starting. Okay. Alright, activity, key in, directory, okay. Dragon Towers. Is that it? No. Home. Activity, direct. Oh man. Online. General. There, I'm under general. Ha. Now let's get Streamlabs back up. Let's get this back up. Alright. There we go. Oh, wrong button. I don't want that. Alright. Collect. Alright. Field 20. Accept contract. Back. What'd I say? I was going to go field 20. Oh man.
Howdy doody.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much. Just laying in the old bed, watching stream. me water.
Alright, let's get on to field 20 now. I'll start at the far side first.
In 1 second.
H, higher.
8.
Now I gotta bring this guy back up to field 20 so I can turn around and start unloading. Where does that one even go? Ew, I think that goes up to the transport company. I'll already be right up there, so... But the train, I don't know about the train. I think I can just pull the train forward a little bit. Got a lot of things to figure out. Oh man, now my processor's went up even more.
Okie doke, I'm back.
Alright, let's see.
I'm back, like.
Back like scoliosis?
I guess.
Scoliosis is like a back disease. Speed bump, thump thump.
Be good day. Just come saying it.
Alright, stop here. And I will move that train forward. And there we go.
Sorry, I'll be back again. Gotta go for a bathroom break.
Don't get lost. Alright, let's see. Canola. If I pull over to here, I should be able to start picking it up. Hopefully I will be able to get this whole field in one truckload. Ooh, all my stuff is ready over here. Yes, it's all ready. But there's so much I gotta do right now up here. Alright, I'm gonna get into here. Let me back this up a little bit. Uh-oh, I see a wife. Oh no. She's hunting me with the spear gun. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, if you don't help me take trash out.
Uh-huh.
I said I will if you don't help me take trash out.
I did take it off the back porch and put it in trash cans.
It does go to the curb, babe.
Oh. I'll get that, don't worry. So I found out some good news. Whether you want to believe it or not.
What's
This is helping.
Helping your head?
Yeah. You know why?
Hmm.
Come here, I'll show you. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Give me your hand. Good.
What's that about?
Did you feel it?
I don't know what it's feeling.
Do you feel it?
The heat?
Yep.
Yeah, you feel hot all the way around it.
Oh.
Nicole.
Maybe I'm getting sick again.
Howdy doody.
I don't care if you're on your deathbed, you're going to work.
Oof.
But, baby,
No, but baby about it.
I'm dying.
It's Nicole for me.
No. I don't care if you're dying, you're going to work.
Say hello.
Oof.
Say hello.
Hello?
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. Thanks for asking.
I'm better now that I'm home. I got out of work.
Yeah, that's what AJ was telling me.
Oh,
Huh.
you're a dork. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna go and clean up the house a little.
Okay, Nicole. Have a nice night.
You too. There you go.
Yeah.
You're all sweaty and I could feel it on the earmuffs. Nastiness.
Maybe I'm not feeling as good as I thought. I slept for a few hours, though.
Well, that's good. The sleep will probably do some good. Keep yourself hydrated and make sure you're taking your medication.
I have been taking my medication. I've been giving myself my eardrops, and everything.
You've been keeping yourself hydrated?
Yep. Probably not properly, but still.
Probably not.
Mountain Dew is not a proper hydration technique.
You want me to get you some Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid would probably be better than Mountain Dew.
AJ, you know you can just go to the store and buy squirtable juice that goes into your water, and it gives the water flavor. Like you can buy pina colada, Kool-Aid, that stuff. It's actually really good and it actually gives you vitamins too.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. What was that, hon?
How long has Miss Chloe been in her bedroom?
How long?
Mm-hmm.
Probably about 9:30 area.
And next time you have Connor clean up the bedroom, make sure he lays the puppy pad down the right way. Yeah, she peed on it and I didn't realize it, that it was the wrong way and it just ran down, so I had to mop her floor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, just make sure he knows what way to put the puppy pad down.
Okay.
Because the plastic has to go on the floor.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, Walmart sells that around here all the time. They sell their versions, which is the Great Value version, and the Great Value version is only like $1 a pop for those. But we just don't get enough water in the house, and the water that we have, we're having a guy come in here Thursday to put a water filter in the house because our water is that bad.
Sorry. Wee bit of a cold.
Popsicle? No, I don't want any popsicles. But I did eat 2 bowls of salad.
You seem very proud of them.
Huh?
Did you try that tuna casserole?
No. Honestly, no. I ate salad instead because it's just I was not hungry for that. I figured I would grab some salad instead.
Because I made it with that spring water, so.
Okay, it's probably better than what it was the first time.
Yeah.
AJ, here's a
I
trick
did some
or a
work
trick
and
with
I
your
was
salad.
really hungry for it.
What's up?
Oh no, listen to your wife first. It's fine.
She just started walking out. She was telling me that she didn't eat her tuna
Okay.
noodle casserole.
So what you want to do is when you're having salad, after you're halfway done the dressing, you want to fill it up with water. It's so it gives it the taste, but it actually is healthier for you.
That's an idea.
Yeah, my dad taught me that. Tastes the same, but it's better for you.
I know I should start watching what I eat, stuff like that. I know I gotta start watching my whole water intake because of work. I'll be outside a lot more and in the sunlight. But yeah, like I said, I actually just need to start paying attention to my health more. My ear infection, I think that's just because my ears get really bad really quick. And if I don't stay on top of cleaning them.
Well, I mean, I usually end up getting like when I get a cold, I usually end up going to my lungs because I'm posting them. So it really starts whenever I have a cold, it'll just go straight to my lungs, and then I'll be coughing and hacking.
Well, a real quick rundown since when I was down in Pittsburgh, what happened was it started raining down there. The weather was like fluctuating something fierce. And while it was doing that, I was outside all day. And then it started to rain a little bit on Wednesday down there. And I was outside in that. Thursday it was raining more. And Thursday is when we went down into the old missile silo from the Cold War because we work right on top of it. We went down into that and was checking that out, and that has like anywhere from 6 inches of water to like 15 feet of water, depending on what part of it is.
Damn, son.
And
That's a
well, you got to think it's an old missile silo built into the ground, so it's going to withstand. It's going to hold water, and if there's no way for the water to get out, it's going to be years of old water in there.
yeah. You need Phil Swift in there coming and just flush all that water up with his flex tape.
Yeah. Well, they turned around and we got into that. And Friday, it was raining even more on Friday. So, on Friday, when we were doing our testing, it's raining. Friday night, come home, and it started raining up here, and I was working outside. Saturday or Sunday, one of the two, it started snowing, and I was working outside.
Oof.
And
I
then,
mean, that ain't bad. So I'm in Canada.
well, then that Monday or whatever, it was raining again.
Oof.
And I already wasn't feeling good, and I'm back outside, you know? So my body just finally got to the point where it said, oh, by the way, I've had enough.
It sounds like Pittsburgh's a really rainy place. You know, bud?
Well, Pennsylvania has more than 4 seasons. Its actual summer season for this area of Pennsylvania is just weeks long. And the rest of it's like rain and mud.
Yeah. For us, we get 2 months of summer, 2 months of fall, and then like 8 months of winter. It sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Or Actually, I think we got 4 spring seasons, and then we got other like 4 winter seasons. But spring's basically just winter because we don't get like rain until like the very like first 2 weeks before summer happens, and by that time there's still snow on the ground. So
Oh, with us, it's like, okay, it's snowing, now it's raining. Now you're going to get a, trick spring, and then it's going to start snowing again and raining some more. And then we're going to have another trick spring come in.
yeah, oh yeah, I totally understand that. I know a lot of people that happens to. It's like one day it's snowing, next day it's raining, next day it's a billion degrees, next day it's -40.
And it's just a complete. It does havoc to the body. It really does.
Yeah.
So it slowly starts like beating on me, something fierce. And there's nothing I can really do about it other than just take it.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time I'm alright, but it's like. That's because I get to take a break. And because of us moving and having such a short notice to completely move on, it killed. Because the paperwork was supposed to be signed almost a week earlier than what it was for the house. And then they turned around and said, well, we need this and this and this and this and this, and then we can fill out the paperwork later. So my wife actually drove 2 hours to go down to Pittsburgh to meet up with me in Pittsburgh so we can sign the papers down there.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, she turns around, she came down to Pittsburgh to sign the papers. Because we had to sign them together and all this, and then they're like, well, we give you power of attorney, but we need to fill out the paperwork, like, on this day, and it's like, he'll be gone that day. Well, then we can't do it that day, but we need all this other stuff first, and it's like, we gave it to you 100 times. We need it again.
Yeah.
Like, one of the papers that they needed, that we could not give them because, like, I worked for UPS for one day. I had a training day and I worked for them for one day. And because of the time of the year that it was, alright, I worked for them in December for like one day. And then in, what was it, December, January, I turned in my uniform, so that's when I got paid. Alright?
Yeah.
You like how that one comes about? Well, if you really think about it, they turned around and had me on their payroll stating that I was on the payroll for 2 separate years. Thank you, Beauty. I was on their payroll for 2 separate years. And because that they were saying that I was on their payroll for 2 separate years, the people from the banking, whatever, said that they needed my payroll for both those years from the company, which it's like, I only got 1 paycheck from them. How could I give you 2 years of payroll when I got 1 paycheck total?
Very confusing. Somehow I stuck through all that.
It's like, you can't do this. I mean, it's kind of impossible, but sure thing, I'm behind you the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
Now to go to field 8. But yeah, that was one of our biggest arguments right there, was something like that.
Yeah.
So, we got that all solved, and it was just one message right after another, and I have to admit, Nikki did an amazing job with all that. She really did. Somehow she kept her temper very well through all that crap.
Most of it. Most of it.
Most of it. You did snap on him once.
I snapped on him once. And I didn't even swear at him.
Love
I
it.
said that I was tired of this crap or something like that.
And he hung up on
Or I
you.
said, he's like, I know how to be frustrated. And I said, you're damn right I'm frustrated. And that's when he hung up on me.
Or like, oh man, there's no need to be frustrated. People these days, they
That's
think they
right,
can solve
yes.
things with words, but sometimes
I don't like
words
talking
cannot
on
solve
the
things.
phone.
Like,
I'm gonna lay down and watch some Legacy.
Okay, love you.
I love you.
Dumb. You can't even lay your finger on the guy anymore without getting like in trouble for it.
I cleaned up downstairs. I put the tuna
I'm like, are you
casserole away.
kidding me? I can't.
I
It's so
emptied
dumb.
out your salad bowl. Put that in the sink.
Oh, let's go and get to that.
That's fine. There's a box with a basket in it by the front door. That needs to go out also.
Okay.
Alright, make sure the garbage gets out then, please. Okay, because I paid them today, so
Okay. I'll make sure trash gets out.
I forgot to pay them on the 5th, so I paid them today.
Okay.
But yeah, just make sure that box with the basket goes out too then.
Okay, no problem. I can get that.
Alright, thank you.
And that's at the front door.
Yeah, it's at the front door.
Okay.
It's the big car seat box is what it is.
Okay, no problem. Hopefully they take it.
They should.
See? Hope if they don't. Dun, 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 dun.
Well,
Dun, 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 dun.
I think it was at work is where Nikki got all the boxes, but she got these really big boxes with car seats. Or for car seats, you know? And we used that for moving. And here she comes to correct me. What?
I didn't get them at work. I got them from Sean. We got them from Family Sports Center.
Oh,
Because they were having like a car seat drive or something, you know?
okay. You know, with this headset on and my bad ear, I can't hear a fucking word that you say, so if I knew that you weren't going to come over and correct me, I would have never known that you were talking to me.
I figured, but you knew that I was getting over.
I knew that you were going to come correct me because that's what you do.
Yep. Alright.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Pretty sure it's a good thing, though.
She came back over, so I covered that side of her face so I can't see her.
I
I have that feeling like she's still standing there. I don't know if she's moved or not. I'm afraid to look. Oh, there she is. What?
You need to get the legs fixed.
She's like the mysterious Bigfoot. She's here one second, then she's gone the next, then back again, then gone the next.
Like to go to my bed.
Okay, I'll go up and get bulbs.
Well, we got bulbs here. I just don't know what bulbs we need or whatnot.
Put a 65 watt in it.
I want to get a hose for the washer. Too.
Alright, what's your problem, AJ? What's the problem here?
The problem being is we need a hose for the washer. We
Okay.
need the dryer line for the exhaust.
Well, I noticed there's a one ties on it.
Well, we need the thing that comes off the back of the dryer and goes over to the vent.
Well, we got something on
You mean a heater hose?
Yeah, something like that. It's just for the vent. We need
Yeah, that's how you
that.
get all the water in.
Yeah, the washer hose we need. We need to put
Yeah.
lights in, which some of the lights are more specific than others because of the age of the house.
Why don't you
Um,
just go to Bed Bath Beyond tomorrow after work?
well, the
Just be right
problem
there.
is,
Yeah.
is my work is like 2 minutes from my house. And we
Okay.
don't have any stores like that.
You don't have a Bed Bath Beyond, a Home Depot, a Lowe's.
Yeah,
Those would have.
that's 30 minutes away.
Well, I don't know.
I figure I'll go to that later and I'll pick up lights and do
Go
stuff like
where?
that. Like Home Depot or something to get bulb specific. And I want to get LED bulbs instead of these bulbs
They
because
do sell LEDs at Home Depot though. I know that. And they do Canadian. Oh, why do I keep suggesting Canadian Tire? God, I'm an idiot. I keep saying Canadian Tire. Canadian Tire's only in Canada. Jesus, why am I so stupid?
go to bed, beauty. I love you. Good night.
It's like, bye bye, go to bed, boy. Love you. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, now you're starting to sound like me, but if I cough too hard, I feel it in the whole side of my face.
Oh, give me 1 second. Let me get my neck massage. Oh, can you like hear it?
You see, I can only hear you out of one ear right now. That's it. You're on stereo, but it's like only one ear is really working.
Yeah.
So when they were talking to me at work and I kept saying, huh, 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 it's like, talk to my good ear, not my bad one. If you're going to talk to me, stand on my left, not my right.
You should just put like an out of order sign on your ear.
No shit, I should.
Literally just tape a piece of paper to the side of your head on the one side with like
Out of order. I can't
Yeah,
hear
out of
you.
I'm a fairly smart fellow. I can help out with things. I'm only like 14, but good Lord, I can help with some things.
When I was 14, I was building computers.
When I was 14, I was learning how to drive. Well, I mean, I already know how to drive, but I still want to get some more experience before I get my learner's license. So I really don't want to.
So, here's a state law for you. At the age of 14 in Pennsylvania, technically you can have a driver's license, but you can only drive farmer tags.
What? What the frick?
Yeah.
What kind of law is that?
Well, you do know Pennsylvania is like the junk food capital of the world, right?
Nope.
Oh. By the way, Pennsylvania is like the junk food capital of the world.
Alright, thanks.
Have you ever had a Hershey bar?
Yes, I do know that from Pennsylvania. I do know that.
Most of the potatoes for potato chips come out of Pennsylvania.
You know what? I don't understand.
Oh no, you glitched out. Alright, let's check on this real quick. I'm not going to do field 14. I'm going to finish field 8. That's my objective. Finishing field 8.
I
You're breaking up.
Hello?
There you are.
I cannot hear you worth a darn.
Oh, that was a little bit better.
Oh, there we go. Alright, sorry, I disconnected there.
Yeah, I noticed. So what is it you don't understand?
Well, I don't understand. It's like you guys have like all those potato chips and stuff. I don't find ketchup flavored potato chips. You just it's like you guys don't have ketchup flavored potato. Yes. So I guess kind of special. Just be a great care package for you one day. I just send it out and I give you some ketchup potato chips and some maple syrup.
Maple syrup. I mean, we have it around here where so many people make it, it's not funny. And
But you never tasted authentic Canadian maple syrup. Maple syrup was invented in Canada. You've never tasted real maple syrup until you try Canadian maple syrup. Trust me.
But on the other hand, like I said, we do have the whole, it's very prominent around here for maple syrup. That's what I'm getting at. We might not have as much.
Yeah. Like, literally, I actually learned this, but the maple syrup industry makes up over 45% of, I think it was Ontario's income, actually. Yeah, it's like whole, it's like billions of trees. That's where most of the maple syrup comes from, actually.
Now, I do know, like I said, Pennsylvania makes so much junk food, it's not funny. And Pennsylvania is known for their IPA beers. So there's so many different types of beer made in Pennsylvania. It's beyond belief. Also, we have so many wineries around here. I think you, got broke up again. Yeah, your connection must be going downhill.
Jesus. We get her to the internet.
Oh, I had our internet tested as soon as we got here. I had the guy come in to test the internet.
Yeah. I mean, we live so far away from the main city that, we only get, 15 megabytes, a minute. It sucks so bad.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I made sure of that.
I have that problem, so rip it for me.
Well, your population per square mile is so much lower than ours.
We have, in my whole entire town, it's about 13K wide, and there's about 500 people here. Or actually, I think it's 1,000, including all the adults, but it's 500 kids alone. So, makes up half population.
Yeah, our population, I've been studying my town, like left and right, and our population hasn't been that low since we became a town. I mean, it's just went uphill so rapidly through here because we actually were like one of the leading in barrel making for the oil industry back in the 1800s. We're also one of the leading logging places in the entire area back in the 1800s. At one point, we had 6 logging companies in town. So if that just tells you anything about how massive we used to be. And we used to use the river all the time to send the logs down the river. That's why we have 2 railroads coming through. Is for all the logs coming in and out.
There we go, I got it.
You
Sorry, disconnected. Internet.
Usually if you shut off the internet and turn it back on, it works.
I did. I've tried like a billion times, it just doesn't work. I told you I got the worst bloody internet in Canada.
But yeah, I've been going over our history of our town.
Yeah.
And the history of this house.
Yeah. Is it haunted?
No.
You good. So wait, when were you saying that your house was built? Like your original house was? Didn't you say it was like the early 1900s or something, or 1800s, or something like that?
The paperwork states one date, but if I'm right on the history and how things were done in the house and with the house, what happened is the house changed addresses. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to fathom that, but my house changed addresses. And the paperwork is from the new address of the house, not the old address. So, it being from the new address of the house, that brings it to the whole point of it was actually built in the 1800s, not the 1900s.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a really damn old house. I'm surprised they haunted. It's not supposed to be that old, or you supposed to haunt?
Well, it's not haunted due to the fact of, well, nothing bad has happened here, you know?
Yeah. It's just like all the ghost shows and stuff you see on TV, like they all take place in like 1800 houses and stuff.
And all the ghost shows that you watch and everything on all these houses, whatever, 9 out of 10 times, they can be
I
debunked.
watch ghost shows. I mean, I'll like watch like Bigfoot documentaries and that stuff because I do believe Bigfoot still exists and the Loch Ness monster and that stuff. And then you got the people that tease me for, it, and I absolutely freaking hate it. Like, oh yeah, you need to encounter Bigfoot. You know they don't exist, right? Just because you didn't say you're on that. I don't want to smack them in the face so hard.
Loch Ness monster, okay. I don't really know about that one. I'm not sure whether to believe that or not. But if people say that dinosaurs do not exist, you can call them a liar. The mosquito is a dinosaur.
Like people say the Earth's
The Earth is not flat.
They're all like, exist, the Earth's flat. I literally teacher plain out called them stupid ones. So like, oh yeah, there's never like, off me.
Well, here
Earth is
you go for the
to
one
get
theory. Okay? To can the theory that the Earth is flat is really easy. What you do is tell them to measure the London Bridge towers. At the towers are perfectly straight up and down. But if you measure the center of the base versus the center of the top, the center of the base is one measurement. The center of the top of the towers is 2 inches apart. Galileo knew that the Earth wasn't flat.
I know, it's like the people that think the Earth's flat are absolute stupid. They're just trying to be get attention.
And if you want to turn around and say, well, it's global warming, it's global warming, you turn around and you simply agree with them. Yes, there is a thing called global warming. But
yeah, like
the theory on global warming, if you actually look at it and you look at the Earth's temperature and how it fluctuates up and down over the last 100,000 years, all right, how the temperature fluctuates up and down, there you go. You took global warming, you said that it is 100% true, but global warming only affects itself. Sooner or later, you're going to be complaining about global cooling, and we're going to have another ice age.
Yeah. Literally, my teacher, when those idiots were saying that, he literally turned around. Literally, the Earth could have been a donut. That would have been probably more correct than the Earth was. Literally, he turned around out of nowhere. He was just like, literally, the Earth could have been a donut, literally more than it could have been flat. And literally, the meteor could have hit it in the middle like a donut. That would have been a jelly-filled donut kind of thing. It was so funny when he said that. Everybody broke out laughing except for like the 3 idiots that believe the Earth's flat.
I mean, I love to disprove and debunk people on their theories and their ideas. It's just my amusement. Like, I believe in conspiracy theories, I really do. But that's just who I am. One of the conspiracy theories I go upon is like Columbine and 9/11 and not Columbine, but Sandy Hook and 9/11, stuff like that. I go into those theories because it's much easier to disprove and prove, you know? Disprove other people's theories and prove your own. Like, I can go off of that all day long, and it's just bewildering how it all works.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm a believer in stuff. Like, I believe that megalodons exist. I believe in Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, which is usually a sea monster kind of thing. I believe in the Ogopogo. I believe in the Yeti. I kind of even believe in aliens a bit, but like not in the way of like the green-headed things that come down from Mars, but like the bacteria that live on the other planets. And I get noted on that saying, "Oh, you're wrong. You're stupid." And it's like, Jesus, learn about them, people.
Well, if you want to go with alien species, you just turn around and say, so, if you bring a plant from one country to another country that is not indigenous, ain't that considered alien?
Yeah, just like I was talking to him, and I said, like, on a spaceship alone coming from the moon has over a billion bacteria on it. I was like, those are alien. It's something that was created on another planet, coming from the other planet and coming to ours. How, like, I don't understand how people can be so dumb.
They close off their own minds.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly it. They're sitting in the house window, then they have me come on, they close it. It's like I get told that everything I believe in has never existed, and I have the proof to say it existed, and they still just go into denial and deny it. Like that's apparently one of my flaws, is because I like country music. I live on the farm where everybody else lives on the town. I believe in that kind of stuff. Apparently, those are my flaws. And if I didn't have those, everybody would like me. I was like, well, I don't care if everybody likes me. I'm me. And if you like me, good for you. If you don't, then piss off. That's literally what I said. Because if you don't like me, then have your grudge against me. I don't care. Just don't bother me and I won't bother you.
Exactly. I mean, it's not. Then you gotta also think about it in this. Just try this theory on it, alright? If people don't like you, that's great. The reason is because if the world was exactly like you, it would be boring.
Yeah. And you know what the worst part is? Is that I've got teased in my school by almost completely girls. It's all girls that I get teased by. And it's so annoying. Like, I get called a pursosaur. I'm like, Jesus, just because I like dinosaurs, and apparently because I won't tell them my crush, I'm gay, apparently. I'm like, are you flipping kidding me? How stupid are you? It just triggers me so much. I hate it, but I don't let it get to me in front of them. Usually I end up going home and punching my punching bag. So yeah.
Well, it don't matter what people think because they're not paying you enough.
Yeah.
That's how I started looking at it in school. I'm like, wait, are you paying me? No. Then I really don't care what your opinion is.
Yeah.
Just a theory.
Yeah. Like I'm like that guy that you see that like as soon as he comes somewhere, he's that guy that tries to make friends. You know, he's that kind of guy that's kind to everybody. You know, I've never
Mm-hmm.
been mean to a person. I try not to be mean, but sometimes if I get over my temper, I will raise my voice and I will get very mad. But I try not to like resort to being mean. I'm kind of that guy that's, yeah, like I said, I don't like getting into. I'm kind of a quieter person, but it's just like like this year, a new person came to our school. She moved in from the city next to ours, the big city. And as soon as she saw me, she automatically hated me. Like she just didn't like anything about me. She's seen I listen to country music. She'd seen that I live on a farm, and like I got to know her a little bit more. And she's actually a really nice person. She just doesn't know. She was like she was born like that to judge people right off the bat.
Hmm.
So to be honest, I kind of feel bad for her, but at the same time, I mean, you kind of grow up and once in a while and leave your parents. Sometimes leave your parents' kind of footsteps. Like my dad back in the day, he used to get physical with kids. I would do like kind of mean things, but nowadays I'm like, I don't want to get in too much trouble and like I want to be nice to everybody and try and solve things in a calm, situated way. So sometimes you gotta leave your parents' footsteps. To be honest, I kind of think her parents are entitled parents. To be honest, and honest, I think they're entitled parents. It's kind of funny, but to think about it, but kind of feel bad for her at the same time.
Well, if you. I mean, everybody has their way of how they are forced to believe. You can only
Yeah,
raise your kids halfway. And
but
I
gross.
see where people misjudge or misrepresent their own beliefs.
Yeah,
Like, I like talking about religion to people,
yeah,
not to argue it, but to understand their way of seeing it.
yeah. Like I don't go to church, but I believe in God and that stuff. And like, I don't want to go and spend all my Sunday mornings at church. I want to go out and do my own thing. But I pray when I go to bed. I'm not a super religious dude, but I just like I do my own thing.
Well, and wasn't it Jesus who said, "Do not build a temple after me"?
Yeah.
Hmm. I guess I do understand a little bit of the Bible. I'm not
Yeah,
Christian though.
Bible. I'm not either, but don't worry. I just kind of pray sometimes, that stuff.
I'm far from Christian.
I mean, I kind of believe like there's a higher power. I just don't completely believe in God and stuff. So I won't say God. I'll say higher power. I don't believe in the word God itself. I believe there is a higher power in the universe, just not like a person thing. I just believe there's a higher power, you know?
Gotta be.
Yeah. So I don't say God, any of that stuff. I say higher power, blah blah blah. And then I will say amen, just in case, you know? Because I'm not a super religious person. I don't believe in any religions. I'm just kind of like, I believe in that there is that higher power, so I do pray to it. Whichever one it is, if it's, I most try to pray to the good higher powers. If there is a few higher powers, then I don't know, somebody make a name up for them. But, I mean, I'm not a super religious guy either, so I pray at night. So, pray before I.
I am a lot more religious than most people think. And that's what, like, astounds them. I got asked about my religion at work once, and I had to break it down to explain it to the person because it just, they don't know anybody like me.
I know I have to do the same thing to people. Like this one religious dude, he came up to me. He's like Christian. He was like, "What religion do you believe in?" I was like, "I believe there's a higher power, but I'm not Christian. I am not. I don't know, Buddha or whatever the other ones are
Buddhist?
called. Like, yeah, Buddhist." And he was like, "How? What? What are you talking about, you idiotic moron? There's only one Jesus." And I was like, "Isn't that a bit of like kind of racist or something? Because I mean, what about those people that have the other opinions and that's opinionated, which means that like you only care about your opinion and you believe that you're the number one person, so everybody should have the same opinion as you."
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Ask what, when was Christianity founded? That gets most people.
He's probably gonna say like zero, and I'll be like wrong.
No.
What founded? Like
Um,
in like
gee,
1,000 BC or something, or like just like before anything.
about 900 AD.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's his name? Constantine founded it.
How did we? What were we originally talking about? Were we originally talking about like heaters and furnaces and stuff, and then somehow we got about talking about religion? How does that work?
Easily. You just
Yeah.
change subjects. Why stay on the same subject for too long?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Haha. X.
Alright. X.
Open up.
Well, you're playing Farming Simulator. I'm watching a stream and playing Monster Truck game at the same time. Don't know how I'm doing this on my phone.
H higher.
Actually, what is your favorite monster truck? For me, it's probably for me, it's Gravedigger. I love Gravedigger.
It's
So
always
cool.
been Gravedigger.
Yee, that a boy. I like Gravedigger and Bigfoot. Those are like the two originals. They're my favorites. Do like Northern Nightmare though. That's like Canada's part. He actually came from like the city
Ooh,
that is
yes.
right.
I'll take those.
About.
Thank you. Alright, get to bed.
Didn't even notice she was there until she dropped me like a juice bar. So that was funny. Cause I know what are you doing?
Oh, thank you for the candy bar. Get to bed.
Oh, thank you for the
I
candy
love
bar.
you.
Take out my damn garbage.
I will. I'm doing my field first.
The most simple sentence ever. Thank you for the candy bar. Go to bed. Simpleness.
Ah,
Because I know a person that listens to like religious music. That's it. One of the only types of music they listen to. And they said that they listen to 60% country music. 60% of country music is actually kind of religious music.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I know, it's kind of astonishing. And then we started getting up into about country music and stuff. And then I told him about that new Blake Shelton song. He was like, oh yeah, I'll have to check it out. I haven't heard that one yet. Comes back to me the next day. Oh my god, I love that song. It was so good. It was funny.
Mm-hmm. Most country
Yeah.
music is religious.
Yeah. And then I get hated on for listening to it. Well, that's life, I guess. Do 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 do. Yeah, I actually got to once meet Dennis Anderson. That was a cool experience.
Hmm.
Yeah, I went to Las Vegas in 2015 for the World Finals. Got Dennis Anderson passed my sign because the day before I cut my knee wide open on the. My dad was gonna go race a Ferrari, and there's like a metal platform that has like metal slits,
Mm-hmm.
and I fell on the slit, cut my knee wide open to the bone, cut everything, and even dented my bone. So he signed my cast and stuff. Really nice guy though. Literally, we were the last people to get in to see him, so I was like, thank the Lord and sweet baby Jesus. But he's a really nice guy in total, but too bad he retired. But I mean, I guess he was kind of like 70 or something. That's kind of old.
I got
Yeah, I
to
mean,
meet the members of my favorite band.
oh yeah.
And actually, I was out in the crowd with them having a beer.
Yeah, you told me about that story a while back. I forget what band it was, but you were having a beer with them or something and that stuff. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I kind of you telling me that.
yeah, it was Omnia.
Yeah, I've met Paul Brandt. Yeah, Paul Brandt. and I met a couple other ones, but not very many. Like not a billion, but I've met a couple. I want to go to a concert one day though. Never been to one. I've been to like a small one in a co-op, but that's it.
Oh,
Never been to a real concert before.
oh. I go see Five Finger Death Punch all the time.
Can you explain to me who Five Finger Death Punch is?
So, they are a major band who does like rock slash metal. Most of their music is cover music. They do have a couple of their own songs here and there, but they are very pro military.
Okay.
And they, um, how can I put it? They're very laid back overall, but it's like heavy metal.
Oh, okay. Like all the kids in my school are like into two types of music, rap or pop.
I really don't listen to either.
Yeah, and then you got me, the outcast, sitting there in my corner listening to country music with my two buddies. All of us having cokes and just like exercising a bit. We're always like the guys you see riding our bikes and stuff. We usually don't play our video games too much, but we'll play for like an hour a day, and then the rest of the time we have off, but just be outside doing something.
I mean,
Or quadding or tournament or whatever.
I listen to a bunch of different music. I prefer a little bit of the older music, like the 90s and stuff. But
Yeah.
I listen to anything from country rap to classical stuff like that. I was thinking about going and seeing this one chick's boyfriend that I met. And I won't understand the thing that it's about, but I just want to see it just to experience it. But I want to see like Phantom of the Opera and stuff like that.
So like opera and stuff.
I want to experience it just to say I've done it.
Yeah.
If Phantom of the Opera comes to the Warner Theater, I think I might just say, let's go.
I assume that's like your theater near you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got I'm trying to think of it. We got Stage West, and my favorite is Jubilation's Dinner Theater. So.
Well, the Warner Theater was built, oh my god, I have to look this up, I really do. It is one of the oldest theaters in Pennsylvania, I believe. W-A-R-R Warner Theater. Theater history. Ah, there we go. Warner Theater history. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it was originally developed by Aaron and Julian Borowski in 1922. Originally named the Earl Theater, it was built in 1924 as a movie palace presenting live and first run of silent movies. It was designed theater architect C. Howard Crane of Detroit and Kenneth Franchheim. Address? No. Wrong place. I gotta find the right theater. Oh, come on. Awesome. Ah, there we go.
But isn't Pennsylvania like isn't it like a province?
So,
Or is it like a county or something? Or like a city?
let's see. Warner Theater, 1931. That's when it was open. In 1982, it was turned into a historic place, national historic place. No, Pennsylvania. History of America. Alright, here we go. There are 50 states, correct?
Yes.
Not correct. There is not 50 states.
Isn't it like 50 something?
No.
The original United States had, what was it, 13 states, I know that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The original 13 states.
The original 13 colonies, not states.
And then until it was 13
All right,
and then it was
here you go.
States. I learned about the much my history.
Here you go. Here's where people screw up all the time. The United States, they call it 50 states, only to make it easy. We are not 50 states. We are 46 states. Or no, 44 states, okay? Out of the 44 states, we also have 4 commonwealths. And on top of the 4 commonwealths, we also have 2 more republics.
Oh, because California is a republic. I know that now, yeah.
Texas and California are both republics.
Yes, I know that.
Pennsylvania is a commonwealth.
What's a commonwealth?
Our laws and stuff are a little bit different.
Oh, okay. So, like, it's like Pennsylvania and, like, Virginia or something around there, like Kentucky kind of thing there? Or Homestead landscape much?
Massachusetts, I believe, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Kentucky, I think, are the 4 commonwealths.
So, like, where is Pennsylvania located? Isn't it, like, by Virginia and Kentucky and stuff like that kind of thing there?
It is north of Virginia, south of New York, east of Ohio, west of New Jersey.
Alright, here's a question I've had for a while. Is Washington, D.C. in the Washington state?
No.
It's not?
Washington, D.C. is Washington District of Columbia.
So, wait, where is that? Isn't it in, like, New York or something?
No. Maryland.
Virginia or something? Oh, it's in Maryland? Really? So, like, the White House and everything's in Maryland?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why it made sense. The Canadians can travel across the country to burn the White House. That makes sense. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's over in Maryland. You
Okay.
see, the original White House and everything, or the original Capitol, was burnt like 4 times.
Because it was burnt once by the Canadians in like 1814, wasn't it? Or 1812, something right there. In the War of 1812, Canadians went and burned the White House down. There's even a full song dedicated to it. Like, it's actually kind of funny. I'll try and send you a link if I can. I might do that. Yeah, I don't got my computer on me. Here, one sec. Let me go to the washroom.
But yeah, Washington, D.C. is... I mean, it moved from, where, I believe it was originally in, like, Richmond, Virginia. I mean, we still have the whole concept of Roanoke. Hey, Mouse, what's up? I didn't even notice that you were on. My bad, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice you. What's been going on? So, Mouse, we're having our party. Our housewarming party. It's on the 20th if you want to come over. I know it's a couple miles away. It's a hop, skip, and jump after you get over the pond, you know?
Okay, I'm back. Back to you.
There we go. Got that. Now my tab open. over sitting him for a little bit. Should actually just sit inside and be like, hey, yo, this is how it's filling up. Yep, Look in the back glass, see it all coming in. It's kind of funny that the seat bounces, you know, but, you know, nothing. You don't bounce in the seat, but the seat does bounce.
Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of like you see the attention to detail that they try to do, and it's really good. But then you got like this little thing that you notice. Boo. Or is there a Twitter person? Yes, speaking of person. I see it again.
Yes, I got somebody on Twitch watching.
Nice. I would be watching on Twitch. I would be watching on Twitch if I had my computer and YouTube. And I would have Discord open.
But
Because
yeah, I haven't been on too much lately because I've been like really sick, like about to die sick. I think the doctors say, "Don't worry, you'll be fine," and I look at the doctors and like, "You're not me, you don't know." But as the wife always says, I don't know why she puts it like this, but she does. She turns around, she's like, men are so weak. They're like pansies. I get sick and I still have to take care of the kids and I take care of this and I take care of that when I'm sick. But when you get sick, it's like, oh my God, you're about to die and everything else. And it's like, because I am. I don't know how to explain it. I'm about to, seriously. She's like, oh my God, you are so weak when it comes to that.
Okay, look at my Discord picture. Alright, before you do it, even just guess what it is now.
It's a dirt bike. I don't know.
No, I had the quad. I changed it to an ugly motherfucker. Known as Predator. Dun, dun, dun.
So, there's like a Predator helmet that you can buy for the motorcycle and everything.
I use professional grade motocross helmets because I do race quads. And you can't just go and buy a motorcycle helmet. You actually gotta buy like a quad and dirt bike helmet. You gotta have neck brace, chest pads, and boots, and that's it. But I go full football because I really don't feel like being crushed by a quad and it breaking my spine and exploding my kidneys. So
oh man, like, what?
Much for sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Mouse, she said, oh man. It's like, oh man, what? That I've been sick? I missed 2 days of work.
Or is it, oh man, she can hear me, so she's really annoyed at work.
Men die. What, is your husband the same way? Does he like turn around and say that he's gonna die every time he gets sick?
No, to be honest, I had to make the joke. It was funny while it lasted. You should invite her to the Discord, or is it her or him? I don't want to be sexist or anything, or assume genders. I'll probably get in trouble for that too.
Oh, I'm one of those people. How does it go? Milo Yiannopoulos, whatever his name is. I like his description of genders the best. There are 3 genders. There's woman, there's man, and then there's retard.
Alright, tell me, is this sexist?
Really the same. Oh man, come on now. So you're saying that all guys are like that, where all guys are gonna die when they get sick? Oh man. Well, Milo, somebody called him a racist and all this stuff, and the person did not know anything about Milo when he called him a racist. But Milo is a white dude that's getting married to a black dude. If that tells you anything. 24/7 in the bed of nearly death. I wasn't that bad. I mean, I got out of bed and stuff, but I went to the ER because I thought that my head was going to explode. And the woman like went to stick the scope into my ear to look at it, and she didn't even get the scope in my ear, and she's like, "Yep, you got a really bad ear infection." I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of obvious. I feel it." And then she like slammed something up my nose, and she's like, "Don't worry, this is to test if you're contagious." And she slams this like Q-tip up my nose, and then turns around about 2 hours later and comes back to me and says, "Oh, you're not contagious." I'm like, "Yeah, I could have told you that." She's like, "You just got an ear infection." I'm like, "Yeah, I just told you that. Can I have something for the ear infection now?" And she's like, "Well, because of the time and everything, we gotta call our one doctor pharmacy person back into work because we just ran out of the eardrops that you need." So they turn around, they get a hold of this guy, wherever he is, or chick, I don't know, this individual, wherever they are. They get a hold of them to send them back to work to open up the pharmacy, because I went through the VA, to go back into the pharmacy to turn around and get me this tiny little bottle. When I say tiny, I don't even know how many milliliter it is. 5 milliliter bottle of eardrops. So, meanwhile, I'm saying that I'm in pain. Can I have an ice pack or whatever for my ear and my neck, because the whole side of my face is starting to swell up at this point. I'm like, "Can I have something for it?" And they're like, "Oh, we completely forgot about you, even though that we've been looking at you. I'm sorry, we forgot about you." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You're like 50 feet away from me. Not even. You're 15 feet away from my room. How can you forget about me and getting me an ice pack?"
Here in Canada, we so we don't have to pay for anything due to our healthcare because our taxes pay for it. So what ends up happening is you get top free care because they get paid maximum, because it's taken from like something like your tax, part of your taxes and something. So they get paid top notch. So they give you the best like class ever. Like they'll attend you like as soon as you come walk into the doctor's office. I will be rushing up to you. "What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Come with me. Come with me. Come with me." It's the best thing ever. But it's so annoying always having them just come up and be like, "Oh yeah, you come in. No, you come with me. You know, you come with me."
Well, Canada's healthcare system is also flawed.
I mean, we don't have to pay for it, so it works really good.
It's first come, first serve.
Well, actually, no, the walk-in clinics, like that's what we go to because we got smaller here in town. But like in hospitals and stuff, you can just walk in, you put your name, and they find your health share, and then they send you in. It's super easy. Just bam, boop, bop, and you're in. It's actually kind of, I haven't found any flaws with it yet, but like when we went to America, like when I cut my knee open, my dad like was a little much it was from getting my surgery, get a cast, and get a wheelchair.
Yeah, I mean, here it's priority usually. Over first come, first serve.
5,000.
I mean, it's not a cheap date, don't get me wrong, but
I mean, it's like everybody gets treated equal thing.
But like I said, with Canadian healthcare, the thing that we are not a fan of is, one, Why should I pay for somebody else's health?
Well, you don't pay for somebody else's healthcare. You pay for your own. So like you put in your taxes and you end up getting free healthcare.
Okay, now I got a question. I haven't went to the hospital. Say I haven't went to the hospital in 10 years. Why am I paying taxes on it?
No, you don't pay your taxes for the hospital. It's taken off of your taxes that you pay. So like you'll pay a 10% interest tax, and 5% of that will go to your medical bills, and that's so basically it kind of pays for itself with you paying like a 10% tax. You barely even notice it's there until you go to the hospital and you just see your name, you put it in, and then you're in.
But why would I have to pay that if I haven't been to the hospital?
Well, the hospital care isn't going to be free because they got to pay the nurses and stuff. So it just takes off 5% of your tax. So let's say you buy $100. You good?
I'm alive.
Okay, good. So what it does is if you buy $100 meal, you get that 5% interest. That's like another $5, $10. So what that equals out to is that 5% of the 10% that goes in, which is about 10, $20. 5% of that will be taken off your bill when you pay in the tax, and it ends up coming down into your medical bill because you can pick certain taxes to go into certain things. Like you can do your the carbon tax, you can make half of part of that the extra and put part of that in, which I highly suggest nobody does that for the carbon tax. Like let's say you put it in your vehicle in like your vehicle insurance equals tax here. So basically what ends up happening is you pay the same price as you would for your regular vehicle, but your dealership ended up making a deal, makes a deal with the government, saying that for it ends up getting 5% of that money to the government for your healthcare.
I like my health care.
Yeah, I like it too. It's nice just being able to walk in, say your name, full name, then it starts you up, and then you're in, and then you get whatever you need done. It's nice.
I walk in, I show them my card. They say, okay.
Yeah, we have cards here too because if we do end up going to like different countries and stuff.
And you know what I pay for my health? Nothing.
Well, I mean, then like because when we went to America, we had my card and stuff, and that didn't work. And they said literally we came out of surgery, and he was like, "All right, well, that's gonna be what was that? I think it was like $3,500." And my dad's jaw dropped to the floor. It's like he literally stood there staring. He was like, "Is there a problem, sir?" I was like, no." And then he paid freaking money. It's like, holy Jesus Christ. Because that's a lot of money if you think about it. When that converts to Canadian dollars, that's a damn big piece of your paycheck.
What,
It's like,
$3,500 was all that your visit was?
yeah, all that I paid for a wheelchair, the surgery. But when you think about it, the American dollar is worth more than the Canadian dollar.
Not usually.
Canadian dollar is worth more than
Just walked into a station and got bad internet. Oh, so you're missing the conversation back and forth about healthcare? Well,
Yeah.
you think about it, okay? Here is a good thought for you, all right? So, an ER visit, all right? Just the ER visit to walk into the door is about $1,000.
Yeah, for us it'd be free.
All right. I'm just saying for a regular person, I go off military. There's a big difference for me. I don't pay anything. My medicine is free. Everything is free for me. Except for dental and eye. I have to do my own dental and eye. But overall, everything else is free.
Even, but sorry, not too much. I can't hear you, but
Well, I'm going off of my dental and my eye. are the only things that I have to pay for.
I don't have to pay dental. It comes with the healthcare insurance.
But what happens other than that, when I go in, if me versus, let's just say, my dad, okay, if he goes into the hospital, he pays like $1,000 straight out just for the ER visit. That's not an ambulance ride. That's none of that. But then when he turns around and if he had to have surgery, his insurance pays only so much of it. It does a percentage pay. Meaning it might only pay 80% of the total cost. So if the total cost is like...
Good morning, madam.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh.
I'm surprised to hear you on here. You got birds chirping?
Yeah, it's early morning.
Yeah.
And it's dark outside, and I'm running through the city. And...
So I got to put my bid in today for where I'm working for the summer. And I'll be working approximately 30 miles away. And then the second half of summer, might be just driving over to my foreman's house and getting a ride from my foreman. So what's been going on with you?
I'm working like the same. Take care about the mother with her 8 weeks old child. My mother has broken legs and psychosis. Don't know what it's in English. So the mother is just out of the hospital.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she recently got home. All right. How's she doing?
So 2 weeks later, she's nearly fine, but not really.
Is she doing good with the baby?
Yeah, she loves the baby. There's no problem.
Yeah, something that I was learning about in college is the whole, the bonding versus, what's the other one? The mother bonds with the baby and the baby something with the mother. Attaches. That's what I was learning in college. And I was told that in European countries, it is harder for a mother to bond with the baby than it is in America.
In this case, the mother was disappeared and was some weeks in the hospital. And the baby was at home with her husband and with her grandma.
Oh. Now, is that cultural thing or is that just...
No, it was only because she was really sick and she had a broken hip. We had 2 different OPs to contract the hip again, and the broken leg was operated. Also 3 different OPs.
Wow. How did all this happen?
The hip was nearly from the birth, something wrong, and during the pregnancy she got a lot of weight, and in the end of the pregnancy the hip broke.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen that one before.
Me too.
Wow.
For the moment, the mother stay at home, and I take care of her. And when we go out, she had a wheelchair.
Yep.
Uh,
And you get to push her around.
Yeah. She takes the baby, and I take the wheelchair.
All right. Yeah, I mean, her pregnancy caused her hips to break.
Mm-hmm. It hurts. And 1 week later, she got the psychose. I don't know what it is in English. So she had some brain injuries, and she's really sick.
Wow. I need to start like learning. Well, what's happening is as soon as I can do my essentials class and everything, I want to go into my medical classes for the fire department. So I get to learn about all this all over again type deal through the fire department. And I just think that it's kind of amazing. Because I've never heard of a mother breaking her hip through birth. I mean, I understand how the pelvic bones work and everything for birth, but I've never known for them to actually break during birth. And this is where Keegan's going to get completely lost. But a thought for you, Keegan, and I bet you can find this for paleontology too, is that your male and female dinosaurs, for their hips, their rear hips, the females are butted together in the front, like humans, I think, and they separate out a little bit for birth. While male pelvic bones are completely fused together in the front. It's really cool to learn about all this.
Yeah, but the hip is not broken in the middle, so it was broken in the side where the leg is connected.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fathom, you know?
It was only because she got more than 20 kilograms more weight. And she's a little tiny person.
Oh. Well, that's another thing about European countries. The average size of the person, alright? This one chick that I was talking to, she loves tall guys. I said, go to Norway. The guys are like average 6 foot and taller. And the weight of people in Europe compared to people in America is so different. I mean, America, it's like everybody's fat. In Europe, it's like everybody's really skinny compared to us.
Not everyone. I'm really fat too.
No, I saw a picture. No.
You saw the old pictures. They are more than 10 years ago. There's no actual picture on my Facebook profile.
Okay then. It was an old picture. But I still am going to doubt it.
But I show you my wedding picture, or not?
You see, I am going to doubt the whole fatness comment.
I'm not so skinny like others.
Okay. Here's the theory, alright? Here's the theory. In America, alright, my wife knows this, so I'm not afraid to admit this. My average girlfriend would weigh approximately 200 pounds. And that is a common weight. Is 200 pounds. You can't really say that for Europe. For a chick to be 5'5" area and 200 pounds. Let me see if I can find the converter.
AJ, I'm gonna hop off, bud. Have a good night.
Alright, you too. Talk with you later.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
And it's late for
converter. Okay. Pounds. 200. And you're going off of kilograms, right? Alright. 200 pounds converts to almost 91 kilograms. Did I lose you? I think I might have. Oh, you went mute on me. Alright, H higher. So that's what I'm going off of. At 91 kilograms, I mean, that's common. Even higher than that can be common. Oh man, my one ex down in Alabama, she weighed like 218 or something like that. So maybe 93 kilograms.
and the wife was less than 90 pounds, 45 kilograms, and during the record for a pound.
Okay, you're breaking up on me. You got really sketchy.
I hate the internet.
Alright. This is my last little field I need to do. H higher. Alright, so my wife now, I'm just gonna rough estimate her. Rough estimate. Yeah, my wife right now weighs about 61. I'm just gonna rough estimate. Yeah, about 61 kilogram.
From mine.
But yeah, like I said, I'm just saying around 135. I mean, when she found out she had a thyroid problem, she was down to like 90 pounds. Or 98 pounds or something like that. And she did not look one bit healthy. But I was on another website, well, Facebook page. Some of us don't use Facebook as much as others. I won't mention your name or anything. I was on a Facebook page, and the one woman who's running that, she asked, would guys give an honest answer? Would you date a BBW or a chubby girl? And it's like, well, if I wasn't married, yeah, I mean, there'd be no problem with it. Well, Nikki turns around to me, my wife turns around, she goes, well, I'm not like that. Why are we together? So I brought it up. It's not about the size and stuff like that. It's more or less about personality and who you are. And
Exactly.
I mean, that's how I'm looking at life. So what? If you're a little bit bigger, that might just mean that you can cook a little bit better.
Or she got a mother who can really good cook.
I love food. I love food.
Me too.
Somebody turned around to me and said, you need to start watching your weight. You're getting kind of heavy. And it came out of my mouth. It just automatically came out. I'm going to die happy. I'm going to die fat and happy.
I know if you got cancer or something like that, need a lot of weight for the time. The skinny people diet first.
Yeah, and then I can eat the skinny people if need be. Come on, this is going to be like that old movie Alive. It's based upon a true story of the soccer players out in the Andes Mountain when the plane crashed back in the 70s or whatever. It's a pretty good movie, actually. They started eating the dead people. Oh, yes. Well, there is one good factor about Germany that the Britons don't have. I've been thinking about this lately. The British might speak good English and all that, but they drive on the wrong damn side of the road.
Exactly.
I knew that would brighten your day on that one. I don't care. They just drive on the wrong side of the road. The Japanese drive on the wrong side of the road, too.
And I'm running on the wrong side, so cross the street.
Oh, man. I should get a hold of you on Facebook or on Messenger.
I wasn't on Facebook in the last weeks.
I should get a hold of you on Messenger so I could show you the house. Ooh, Harvest 30? No. And I will be getting off of here.